that continued. I don't think people realize how massive the fucking corruption that has gone on, especially since 9/11, where we're at. All bets are off. Everything's shifted. The cover-up of Fukushima is the greatest crime in human history. And the USA Today coming out today and using the words Fukushima style now the first time. People, journalists, and people, that everyone's gone along. Everyone's gone along with the winning team. People are starting to wake the fuck up. I'm telling you, they're starting to wake the fuck up. This is the biggest shift in American culture since the Civil War. There's no doubt. I mean, it's that big. Look, bigger than World War I, bigger than World War II? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Why? Nuclear. That whole scene last night in fucking Big Z, and it's still going on. There's 5 other fucking facilities. There's multiple other reactors there. 700,000 fucking refugees in Poland. Fucking probably another 500 or 600 in Romania. I mean, Putin run amok for 20 fucking years. Corruption in the United States for 20 years. Total, out of control, unchecked fucking. I was at the White House the night of the election. Trump, Hillary. I was there. And I've been there so much before, the permanent Putin's puppet protest. But I was there that night, and it was the eeriest fucking thing in the world. Hillary had her fucking stage and everything set up, and all of a sudden the wind started coming out, and it got so quiet you could literally hear the fucking rats. It got that quiet as people started to see, and everybody just started to disperse. And slowly you could quietly hear all through the fucking night. You fucked Bernie. You fucked Bernie. It was so eerie. I got on the fucking train because I wanted to take the bus and go back to New York in the morning. I wanted to be there. So that's what I do. I take the bus because the working class, D.C., the maids, the cooks, they take the bus at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning into Lower Manhattan. $10. I take it all the time. So I lived the peace vigil about 2:30, 3:30. Go to get on the bus, and I get on the subway, and it says, I'll never forget it. I have a great picture, and there's a young girl, and she's just sobbing, crying. She's the only one on the subway in D.C. And the light I don't know if you know, the blue line in D.C., it's a perfect metaphor on the subway, is in red light. The blue line shows up in red. And I took a photo and went through Philadelphia in the middle of the fucking night. Fucking fires burning. It was some people sobbing on the fucking bus. I remember looking, and I asked the woman, because I didn't have a fucking smartphone in those days. And I asked her, well, what about Feingold in Wisconsin? He won, didn't he? He was up by 7 points. No, he lost to Johnson. What? Lost by 7. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? How can you be up by 7 points in the polling? I mean, it was so eerie. And so then I got right where she's going to break the glass ceiling, the jar, right there where I got off the bus. And then I walked around. The bell was ringing because the homeless were lined up at the cathedral. And I walked over by Trump Tower. So my daughter works right over there, lives right over there. And I'm like, oh my God. I never seen such a fucking war zone in my life. Fuck all day, the protests. And I said that day, you can play back the tape right there. I said it. There's hundreds of videos up there. I says, the Russians have occupied the fucking White House. They will never leave. Play back the tape. There are hundreds of videos of me. Remember when I did, you violated yet? When I got home? But I says, the Russians have occupied the White House. I had a fucking sign I would hold up before the election that said Clintongrad, Trumpgrad, Clintongrad, Trumpgrad. At the library today, the free library, I was walking out there. Sure shit, there was a book. Leningrad. Now, Leningrad, that city, St. Petersburg, was changed because it sounded too German, they thought, and it changed. And then after that was in 1917, I believe, right after the revolution, they changed it. Then they changed it to Leningrad. It was Leningrad till what? I think 91. Is it going to be Putingrad? Is it going to be Putingrad? Is it going to be Putingrad? This unchecked imperialism, I don't think people fucking realize where we're at. I don't think they fucking realize where the fuck we're at. I don't think... we are such a fucking place where the corruption's gone on. I think everybody's having a fucking soul-searching themselves. Saying, oh, fuck, what have I done? Not me. Not me. I stood on the right side of fucking history. I have the whole fucking time. And look what I put up with. Look what I fucking think, you know. Cancer, open heart surgery. I think everybody, journalists, marine biologists, I think everybody, especially in this country, are starting to have a fucking gut check. They're like, oh my God, what have we fucking done? This is so scary. It's so crazy. The biggest nuclear reactor in all of Europe, fucking watching it being fucking shelled with missiles. And he's right when he says 10 times worse than Chernobyl. Oh, if they fucking hit it and the fighting's still going on, you think it's over. You don't know shit. This is way bigger than World War I. Way bigger than I mean, I think you have to go clear back to Civil War. Textile wars, sugar wars, molasses wars, cocaine cowboy. Oh, plutonium wars. And I've been all over this. I'll never forget it, that fucking night. I remember I telling Filippo that fucking night. Because I remember I had my sign, Clintongrad, Trumpgrad, Clintongrad, Putingrad, Trumpgrad, Clintongrad. Kevin Blanch, November 8th, 2016. The Russians have occupied the fucking White House. They will never leave. Remember I used to do all those spoofs about fucking A Spy Who Loved Me? You know, the old James Bond movie, and I'd Octopussy, fucking pussy galore, and I'd do all that. You know, fucking, it's a freak show. What he did in Syria, what we did in Afghanistan, what we did in Iraq, what Putin did in fucking Syria, what Putin fucking did in fucking Crimea. I mean, and we just let it. When he murdered Anna, of course that was Bush, but then Obama, oh fuck Obama, oh my God, he was the fucking worst. I think everybody's going to have a gut check right now, and I think that's why they showed up on the USA Today. You know, they broke ranks. It's obviously classified. FUKUSHIMA, and they just says, what the fuck we did. That's the first time. 4,000 fucking days. Let's fuck talk about a gut check. I hope he's able to see that shirt. Where'd I put it? I just had it on. Ripped it off. The 2002 Kings. I don't know where the fuck I put it. There it is. So, what a gut check. Yeah, what a metaphor. I'll keep going back to it. That's the 2002 Sacramento Kings. Yeah, they're flipping the bird. That game was fixed by David Stern. Unarguable. Donahue went to prison under indictment. They admitted they fixed that game, game 6. Fourth quarter. What a metaphor, huh? What a metaphor. I don't think people realize where we're at in this fucking world. I do. This is so fucking big. Your money, I mean, it's so fucking scary, and Putin's not going to stop. I'm telling you, he's not going to fucking stop. I mean, the whole